Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good people. Brother Juice here with the Rogue Disciple Podcast. Keeping the series going. Do not fear. Genesis 21:17. A moment of God's intervention in Hagar's life. And God heard the voice of the boy, and the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven and said to her, "What troubles you, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the voice of the boy where he is." This verse speaks to a timeless truth. God hears us even in our darkest, most desperate moments. It's a message of hope and compassion and the assurance of his presence. Her son and her, Ishmael, were cast out into the wilderness, seemingly forgotten and abandoned, facing certain death, right? Thirst, hunger, death. And Hagar cried out in despair. Yet in that moment of hopelessness, God reminded her that he sees her, and he hears her, and he provides. In today's world, where people are often feeling abandonment and isolation and fear, whether due to mental health struggles, economic uncertainty, or personal crisis, social media is flooded with cries for help, often expressed in hashtags, like the mental health hashtags, hashtag this, hashtag that. And her story reminds us of three things. One, God hears every cry, just as he heard hers and his. He hears the silent prayers and the unspoken pains of people struggling today. Whether it's a single parent feeling overwhelmed, a young person dealing with anxiety, someone facing loss, God's ears are never closed to our cries. Fear not, God sees you. The angel's words, "fear not," are a powerful reminder that God not only hears but also acts. In a culture fixated on likes and follows, right? Clicks and views and shares, it's easy, all too easy, to feel unseen. But God's attention is unwavering, and his love is deeply personal. And three, God provides in unexpected ways. She couldn't see a way out. She thought, we're just going to die out here in the wilderness. But God opened up her eyes to a well of water. He says, look, there's a well. Similarly, God often provides solutions or support we didn't anticipate. Help will come out of nowhere, whether through community, resources, or a word of encouragement at just the right time. And then lastly, in this current situation with our world, so many people crying out for connection and hope, it reminds us that God sees and hears and provides. If you're struggling, know that you're not alone. God is near. He cares for you deeply. And let's also remember to be God's hands and feet in this hurting world. Who around you needs to hear, "Fear not, you're not forgotten"? A kind word, a listening ear, or a small act of love can be the well someone needs to keep going. So today, as you navigate your own wilderness and your own craziness in this life we live, go out and support someone else. Hold on to this truth. God sees, God hears, God provides. Anyway, that's it for this particular episode. We'll see you next time. Until then, good luck. God bless.